Hold on, let me blend this out before I continue because girl, I'm out here just talking and letting my concealer just... What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Of course, you can tell by the title of the video, today's video is a get ready with me, and we are talking all type of stuff and of course creating this super cute look. Now do not forget about the wig. The wig is not in the video because I did this before the video and it turned out to be a total fail. I'll explain what happened with this wig, but I really like the color, so there's that. If you guys like the look though, then please stay tuned. Alright you guys, so let's begin, but first and foremost I need to explain why my wig looks so disgusting. So this wig I got from RPG Show Wigs. They have amazing wigs, but the reason why I'm not feeling this wig is because the frontal just does not match up with my hairline, and I just hate that. I have a big forehead going that way, okay, and the side of my hair comes forward, and it's sometimes tricky for me to find frontals that are gonna fit my hairline. So this was one of those wigs that just didn't do it for me. So right now I have my hair actually coming through this lace. So there's lace sitting on top of my actual hair. This is my hair right here. So that is my problem area, and you know, it is what it is, but I really love the color, so I just wanted to make it work. And I did my hairspray method so it just doesn't look like super melted. And yeah, so I'm just explaining that because I know people are gonna be like, why you look like that? And I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Anyway, let's just move on from that. I'm going to begin by priming, and I'm gonna use my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. She's an oldie but a goodie, and you guys should definitely try her if you haven't. So for this get ready with me, I just feel like there's a lot that I want to say, but there's also a lot that I really need to just like kind of hold in because it's just not the time. We're gonna get into foundation. This is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. I've just been loving it because my skin has been on team dry as of lately. Just, you know, me moving everything, my skin is still adjusting. But yes, Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation in the color 290. So I really just want to talk about the beauty industry and just a lot of different topics within the beauty industry. Here I go smacking my face again, but whatever. Some things have just, I don't know. First topic is brands and their new launches and just feeling like there is a lack of with product. And do I sound spoiled or bougie, or maybe so, I don't know, but lately I have been seeing, and now don't get me wrong, there are some launches that came out that are really exciting and really dope, and there's some that I am looking forward to, but there are a lot that I'm kind of like, that's it. That's all. Now, I don't have any brands or anything, so I don't really know what happens behind the scenes, but as of lately, I just feel like brands are just throwing things at us, and I don't know. I know it's not gonna go away, and I think sometimes brands are just like, okay, we have to keep going, we gotta keep give them this, that, and the third. But at the same time, don't give me nothing with no concept, no theme, you're just giving me just whatever, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I feel like these brands have been doing lately, and I want to review product, but at the same time, there's nothing that I can review that I feel like, wow, I'm excited about. I really want to go out of my way to buy it, or I want to make sure that I get an NPR, whatever the case may be. I'm going to do some light spot concealing with my e.l.f. concealer in medium sand. Yeah, I just really want brands to really take a moment and like think about what they're giving to their consumers, and like, granted, some people may like these launches, but personally, I feel like they are super half-ass, and they're not giving it to me. And maybe I'm a different type of person because I am into makeup and have high expectations, and there's just regular people who just want a palette with some little woo-woo eyeshadows or whatever. But to me, I just feel like brands are just throwing things at people, which I wish there was a little bit more thought behind some of the products that they're launching. So I really hope that changes and hope people get on the roll, because I care about good quality product, but the whole thought process behind it is like just as important, okay? Don't be throwing stuff at me, girl, because I can't catch all that. Let's do some highlighting. I'm going to use my NARS Cafe Con Leche Radiant Creamy Concealer. And you guys knew it took me so long to pronounce his name, but I got it, babe. So the other thing I kind of want to talk about as far as the beauty industry is what's happening in our world. So as you guys probably noticed, everything that's going on with the Black Lives Matter movement and just unfortunately the tragedies that's happened with our Black, the Black members of our community. A lot of brands, not just in the beauty industry, but just as a whole, a lot of industries, a lot of business and corporations, and just many people are standing up and fighting with us and saying their piece and letting us know that they are here with us and they are going to help us fight these issues. And I quote it because I don't know the intention behind it. I don't know if these brands are actually like caring about the situation, or they don't want to look like they're not caring because maybe the majority of your consumer won't support them if they don't support us, kind of thing. Which leads me into the beauty industry and those who are saying things and who aren't. And at the end of the day, there are little roles that all of us play to make everything better and make our country a better place to be in. And of course, we're fighting something that is very deep rooted in our country, right? So in my opinion, you don't have to fake the funk and try to be Captain Save Everyone. Just play your role and do your part. But at the same time, please show that you have genuine intention to do so. I see a lot of brands posting these pictures, but what are you doing outside of posting pictures on the feed to represent us? Like, what are you actually doing? So the CEO of Yuma, I believe it's Yuma Beauty or Alma Beauty, something of the sort, to be honest with you. I can't pronounce it, I don't know how it's said, but her name is Sharon, and she basically started this whole challenge, I would want to say, targeting our beauty brands to pull up or shut up as far as our Black community and what they are doing that helps in what are they doing for Black people in their brands. So she challenged these brands to share a percentage of the percentage of Black people that work for them in high level places or, on the front lines of their brand. A lot of these brands have actually spoken up, which is really awesome because I don't know if she assumed that this was going to happen, but at the end of the day, brands responded, which I think is awesome. And you see a lot of brands sharing. I've seen a lot of brands sharing that they don't have enough Black representation, which is obviously vital to Black members of our beauty community. When we have representation in our brands and behind the scenes in the business industry, working with the beauty industry, it's very important to see that, right? I thought it was such a great, I was so excited to see somebody come up with this whole thought process and concept to really just call these brands out and to really make sure they're more accountable and posting more than just memes representing the community and the fight that we are against. So I thought that was really great, but it also opens your eyes to see what brands are not actually pulling up, and it also shows you what brands do not have the representation but are feeding off of the Black culture in our world. So it's really interesting. And although some brands have spoken up and they want to do better, it shows me you guys are really quick to use Black culture in your everyday aesthetic and just your slang and how you talk and your dialect, everything like that. But when it comes to actually having Black representation in your business, as far as models, as far as people behind the scenes, directors, editors, financial advisors, whatever, you know what I mean? It's not there. So I think I'm going to make an adjustment based on this challenge to who I want to support with my own dollars. Hold on, let me blend this out before I continue because girl, I'm out here just talking and letting my concealer I'm gonna go into my cream bronzer from Fenty in the shade Teddy. But like I was saying, I am personally going to make a change in who I decide to support with my hard-earned money. And I'm a person who who has wanted to make sure that I'm supporting the right brands who support me and the things I care about. But this challenge and just this exposure that we've had has really opened my eyes to the brands that I'm looking at and I love that aren't showing the same type of love back. I have cut off some brands, and I won't name them because it's really unnecessary, for the intentional lack of not having the shade for darker people. Granted, I'm very light skinned. I don't usually have a problem with that, but just because it's not affecting me personally doesn't mean that I am tolerating that. I do not want to see my sisters, cousins, whoever. I don't want to see the girl next door to me who loves makeup just like me not being able to wear makeup the way I wear makeup because she doesn't have shades for herself. And I think that's just absolutely ridiculous that brands do that. There should be no reason why you wait and do a second launch of shades. It just shouldn't be that way. You should be able to have a diverse, even, fair amount of shades for each category, and that should be said. And you know, things have changed quite a bit as far as that. A lot of brands have got the memo. And you know, if you're gonna come for the Black consumer's dollar, then you need to make sure that we are represented, not just in photos for complexion campaign, but we're represented behind the scenes and throughout your whole entire beauty brand. So I think that was such a great challenge, and it's definitely opened my eyes to who I want to support and who I don't want to support. And I'm really thankful for people that pulled up and showed up and really gave us the raw truth about what's going on behind the scenes. How many Black people do you have in your brand? How many employees you got? Oh, okay then. You guys already know what time it is. I'm about to sculpt with my Vanity Makeup Sculpt and Trio palette. This is in the shade Medium, if you just wanted to know. People have ignored and avoided and just focused and stayed in their lane and focused on themselves and what they want to do because of the selfishness of this world. And that's why, even though if brands step up and fix things, I'm going to feel a little hesitant, because that was just, to me, that's plain just you not seeing and you choosing not to understand. You know what I mean? Because I mean, how many George Floyds have we lost over the last few years? You know what I'm saying? So for me, at this point, I don't feel as though it was just not you not knowing, it was you choosing not to know. Let's do a little cream blush. This is the Fenty Cream Blush, of course, and this is Strawberry Dip. Now we're gonna just set the face. You guys know this is my powder mix. I should do a video on this, but you know what, I'm not, because Harush, if you guys don't follow Harush on YouTube or Instagram, she has a video talking about how she mixes powders. Her little video inspired me to mix a lot of the powders that I actually love, which some of them she uses and some of them she doesn't, but I created my own little concoction and it's so great. So anyway, check her video out for just the idea and the powder mix, because the concept was genius. Thank you, Miss Harush. Okay, so I just got done doing my eyebrows off camera, because you guys know I don't do my brows on camera. It's just too much. We already know the drill. I have a tutorial, so go check it out. But we're gonna get into eyes, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this BH. Ooh. Okay, I just broke this. The BH Ultimate Matte Palette. I've just been in the mood for mattes lately, so we're gonna check her out. I think I'm gonna go very bronze with this look. So I'm gonna start off with this shade just in my transition. I'm gonna go ahead and this shade, and probably this shade, and call it good. So recently I had a serious breakdown in my car because of everything that's going on. It took an emotional toll on me. I feel like my soul was truly disturbed. Granted, it should be, because everything that's been happening is absolutely terrible, and it should disturb your soul. It really should have you unsettled and uncomfortable, and it makes you want to go and figure out what is going on and what can I do to help solve the problem. Yes, granted, everyone should be feeling like that, and if you don't feel like that, I'm questioning you. But my soul was so disturbed by everything that was happening. I literally had a breakdown in my car, because the sick ideology that white people are better than Black people is just, you know what I mean? But it disturbed my soul, and not only are we dealing with that, everybody has something going on. You know what I mean? Everybody has some personal issues that they're dealing with. That's not all over the internet. That's not in everybody's, you know, space. This is just what you're dealing with on your lonesome. And, you know, everybody has it, and I do too. I have a lot of things going on with me, and I get stressed out and worked up and woo. And then you throw this just sadness of the world on top of it. I had a breakdown. So the reason why I wanted to share that with you guys is because if you need to take a break, especially my black women out here and black men, but I'm talking to my black women right now. If you need to take a break, take a break. If you need to pause for a second and realign with yourself, please do it, because when you're continuously fighting the same fight over and over again, you're fighting your mother's fight, you're fighting your father's fight, their parents' fight, their parents before that's fight. This is a fight that's been happening for generations, and you're fighting the same fight that they did way back then. And it's tiring and it's overwhelming and it takes a toll. And then it gets to a point where you burn out, and then the fight almost kind of dissipates. Where's the fight? Where's the fire in you to keep going and speaking out and protesting and doing whatever needs to be done to get things done, right? So take a break, you know what I mean? Like, do not overwhelm yourself, because that's what happens. And then the fight dissipates and there's no fight left in you, and we go back to what's normal, and normal does not work for us. Okay, so I ended up putting some sparkle on the lid because I didn't feel like cutting my crease and doing a matte shade. So I just did a little shimmer, and I think it looks cute. You know, we're not going super crazy with the eye makeup today. So what I'm gonna do is put on some mascara, of course, do my lashes, and then I'll be back on camera and we will finish up with the face, and of course a little get ready with me. So I will see you guys in just a second. Okay. The look is giving me like very just cute, soft, sweet, let me help you with your homework vibe, and I'm feeling it. Let's finish off the face. We're gonna use our Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is an Endless Summer. We're just gonna do a little bit, not too much, because this, whew, she can get crazy. I really just can't even believe I still got this dusty, crusty wig on, but it's fine. I mean, I already put it on, and if I rip this off, I'm gonna have to wash my hair out and all this extra stuff. So I'm just gonna have to make it work, people. Like, I don't have the time. And then to try to figure out what I'm gonna do with my natural hair, babe, I don't have the time, literally. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty highlighter in Mean Money and Hustler Baby. I love mixing these two together. Ooh, this is a new one too. Isn't she cute? Oh, and before I finish off with the face and, you know, close out and everything, we need to talk about Naruto, okay? You guys have been, look, I've talked about this plenty of times in some of my Get Ready With Me's, and I am on Shippuden. I'm on the 5th season. Girl, okay. Everything that's happening right now is so crazy. I can't handle it. I can't even deal with myself. This is honestly my favorite anime of all time. I'm not even kidding. I'm not capping. I'm not exaggerating. Like, babe, this used to be my favorite. And Dragon Ball's still OG classic, but Naruto, the storyline, like, who, like my face, let me tell y'all, the other night I was bawling my eyes out, crying when I seen, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, okay? But I watched an episode regarding Naruto's mother and father, and he was talking to his mother, okay? You guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. She came through and helped him with the 9-tailed fox. Ooh, I don't want to spoil it for people, but whole episode had me in tears. Like, I don't want to talk about it anymore because I'm getting emotional. The show is crazy. If you guys are into anime, you haven't watched Naruto, please do it. Like, I know it's a lot, but at the same time, you're gonna love it, and then you're gonna be thankful that they have so many episodes, because it's almost like endless. You're like, oh, thank God it's not done yet. You know what I mean? You're still on your toes. You still like, I'm telling you, listen to me. Have I ever given you bad advice? We're gonna get into lips, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this MAC Strip Down Lip Liner, and I'm trying to keep the mood very light and soft, so we'll see how she does. I don't typically use her. She's like a little too natural for me. So I'm gonna take my KKW lip liner. This lip liner is shot. Oh my God, it's fine. This is a nude 2.5 and I'm just gonna use this to really like contour my lips because you know I gotta overline. The top lip be gone when I smile. I just gotta do it. And of course, our lip color, this is the Tom Ford lipstick in Sable Smoke. And it's like a beautiful, like peachy nude color. Ooh, I didn't plan to go warm and peachy the way this look turned out, but I feel really pretty. Even this wig, even though it's ugly, even though it's not laying right, I still feel cute. Let me take care of the wig and try to make it look as decent as possible. And then we'll close out today's video. Okay, so the look, I'm filming the look. The wig, I'm not, it's questionable, but the look, she's cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We touched on some very strong topics and I hope you guys just felt where I was coming from. You know, we talked about a lot of different stuff, especially in our beauty community. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the look too, because the look is heat. And if you did, of course, give me a thumbs up. It helps my videos. Comment down below if you guys like this look, if you're gonna try it out. Can you also comment down below and please reassure me that I don't look stupid with this wig on? I'd greatly appreciate it. And of course, I wouldn't be a YouTuber if I didn't say this, but subscribe. I'm making content for you guys, so I need you to watch it. I need you to subscribe so I can just make some money while making content. We all win, it's great. Yeah. I love you guys dearly and I appreciate you so much and all the support. Until the next video, bye.
What's good, everybody? I'm gonna need y'all to really step it up. Like the video, subscribe, comment in the description.